All right, today is March 3rd, 2026. The yawning's back, baby. And I am 18 weeks and, it's a Tuesday, so 5 days pregnant. 18 weeks, 5 days pregnant. Oh. What do you even say, right? Like, okay, well, I almost forgot our nightly date, you guys. I'm so sorry. I almost forgot about it because I'm pregnant and I forget everything right now. So, I hope I'm on the tail end of the flu. That would be amazing. Still got a little bit stuffy nose, but my sore throat's gone. Another day and a half of Tamiflu, so I'll take that before I go to bed. And, here we are. I don't even know what else to say. Yeah. Everything feels up in the air. I went to lunch with a friend of mine today, who, from high school, who I hadn't seen in a couple of years. She reached out to me and she saw that I was, sharing about my pregnancy journey, and she's like, I'm actually pregnant too. And then turns out she has the due date as one of my best friends. They have the same due date, which is kind of cute. And they also know each other from elementary school. So the world is small as it is big. And, I don't know. I don't know how I feel today. Grateful for so many things. Also frustrated on some tech, some eclipse, some mercury in the microwave. Someone purchased a course through all the things and then said it was fraud and they accessed the course and everything. So instead of just emailing me and being like, hey, I think I messed this up or whatever, because I emailed them and I didn't hear back. So, had to go through that dispute and, have that money that was in my account taken out of my account. And, life just very much feels like when you've got your footing, kind of the next thing comes, which is, I guess, always the lesson and always the experience. And, how do I handle it now? How do I handle it now versus how I used to handle it? And I'm just like, I'm just going to roll with it. I'm just going to go with it. It doesn't have to mean anything. We can just see how it all plays out. And I'm just going to keep putting one foot in front of the other. Because I've always gotten to the other side when I've done that. So, I did end up I went to therapy today. I always go to therapy on Tuesdays, best days. And I'm so grateful for my therapist on so many levels and just continue to be. But then I picked up Izzy early because I met up with my other best friend who has the same due date as the friend I went to lunch with, and her daughter, and we took the girls to Trader Joe's for some snacks. And then we went to the park for an hour or so, and that was really nice. It just felt good. And we're talking about doing a girls' sleepover, girls' slumber party at our house before she has her baby, because she's 14 weeks ahead of me. So before, she has her baby, and the girls could stay the night, and, I think that could be super fun. So I think we're going to plan that. And I'm just giving myself a challenge for the next 30 days, I decided, of just continuing to pull myself back to the present moment. I put down a couple mantras and just pulling myself back to the present moment. And, part of me is trying to figure out how I can help other single moms and other single solo moms like me. Because I know I'm just in such a different position than so many. And yeah, I've worked really hard to get here. I have figured a lot of things out. But I want that movement to go and to grow. And I want to break the stigma of a like bitter single baby mama and like just really empower these women to be free and to be supported and to support themselves. And, you know, I've built everything that I've built without a man. I didn't get divorced, you know, and I went through a ton of financial abuse and I rebuilt out of that. And that's why so many women can't leave. You know, they've been stuck at home or they've been, you know, basically financially abused. And all I want to do is help them get out of it and create financial safety and security and help them build and help them grow. And how do I get that message out there? And how do I, you know, bring them into my world? Show them what they can do. You know, I can help them start their own businesses. I can help them get out there. I can help them. Now, how do I reach them? That's what these next 30 days are going to be really all about. And I know right now, I think we're about 30 days behind in posting as far as like this journey goes. So by the time this video comes out, this little vloggy vlog, I think it'll have been about 30 days. So I guess we'll see how I do it, huh? We'll find out 30 days from now. So, here we go.